who knows nothing can understand nothing. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Ansem Report podcast. This is episode number 105 in the longest running Kingdom Hearts podcast in the universe.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, that's right. I'm fucking saying it. 105. The longest running in the universe. I'm Michael, or Mike, or some people call me Beanie.
No.
No one calls me Beanie. If you ever call me that, you're banned. And I'm here with my brother, Jason.
Hello.
Hi, Jason. Also known as JK, also known as JK9209.
No.
Welcome, Jason. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing great, dude. I just want to say, you didn't ask. I just wanted to tell you. You said you're doing good. I said, yeah, I'm doing great, dude.
Oh.
I just want to say, last week, we might have baby wah-wah'd for a second on how no one likes the podcast on YouTube.
We were like,
We were baby wah-wahing a little bit. We were like, why does
poopy diaper.
we got 100 views and only 4 likes?
It was kind of a meme.
So you want to know what the outcome of us baby wah-wahing is?
5 likes.
100. We have 100 views. 12 likes.
Oh, shit.
Y'all couldn't have done one more to make it 13. Y'all couldn't have done one more like to make it 13. But thank you to everybody. I saw some people are like, yo, I normally listen on Spotify, but I just came over to drop a watch and a like, dude. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Man.
Thank you guys for people who did that. It was very nice of you to do that. Also, we've had quite a few new joinees in the Discord, so welcome to all of you. If you're just catching up with the podcast, it's really cool to see people go, hey, I just watched all 104 episodes and I want more.
Yeah.
You guys are freaks.
You guys are crazy.
You're freaks and we love it. And we're going to keep pushing out this podcast once a week for you.
100.
Not any faster than that ever. It will never be 2 a week, ever. Stop asking. Before we get into, we have a show today. I'm not going to say a packed show or.
We got a show.
It's just a show.
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. I first want to highlight, this came out a couple weeks ago, so we're a little late on it, but our good friend Mel of the Secret Reports released a new video that we watched and we enjoyed thoroughly.
Yes. And
it's called How Xigbar's Big Secret Changes His Recompletion. And it's basically about how finding out that Xigbar is Luju makes Mel and others question how exactly he was recompleted in DDD and the recoded secret cutscene. And it's a very interesting video.
Right.
We love videos about Xigbar and like other content creators. Pyroxis. And so it's a really cool video. You guys should check it out. And it's always the highest of quality. The most well done. The art on it is just
Even my flattened brain could understand and follow along. So if you feel like it's too 5 brain,
it's not.
It's just explained so well, you couldn't possibly not understand it.
I really like the part where she lays out the room like a crime scene.
Yeah.
And has the different organization members laying there, and she like rendered them somehow.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Lexi's hair looks fucking astonishing. It's beautiful. But anyway, yeah, go check out that video. We're not going to talk a ton about it because I don't like to talk about the video when you should just go watch it.
Yeah, go watch it now.
Go watch it.
Go watch it right now. Stop listening. Go watch it now.
It's got 18,000 views, so I guess it doesn't need us to say that, but either way,
it's really
if you're not following the Secret Reports YouTube channel, go. Because when she releases a video,
it's a banger. Every time.
Every single goddamn time, it's a banger. And it's beautiful. Now, last week at the end of the show, Jason, we talked about trophies. And maybe doing a tier list of trophies. We're not going to do a tier list, and here's why. We haven't gotten all the trophies yet.
Yeah.
If we did a tier list of the trophies, that would be a little weird considering we haven't experienced all of them yet. But what I did is I did a little research.
Okay.
And I think you're going to like this.
Okay.
I think you're going to like this research I did. I went through and I made note of, by percentage on PlayStation, the lowest percentage trophies, 5 lowest percentage trophies for each game.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So we're going to go through these real quick, and we'll talk about them. Starting with Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
I also listed like the trophy for getting all the trophies and what percentage had that. So Kingdom Hearts Masters, 2% of all players
Wow.
have gotten the platinum on Kingdom Hearts 1. 2%.
That's crazy.
The top 5 trophies in rarity are Unchanging Armor, which is one we've done already, where you can't change your equipment the whole game,
Yep.
start to finish. Speedster, which is one where you have to beat the game in 15 hours. Was that it?
Yeah.
15 hours, which we also did. We did Unchanging Armor and Speedster in the same run.
Yeah. True.
Because we're awesome. Master Defender, which is getting Goofy's
All the shields.
all Goofy shields.
Yeah.
Master Magician, which is getting all Donald's staves, as they put it.
Yeah. It was weird. I did not like how that was.
Staves.
Staves. I was like, what the fuck? And then staffs.
Oh, I'm not saying the percentages. I'm sorry. Unchanging Armor is 2.8%. Speedster's 3.5%. Master Defender's 3.7%. Master Magician's 3.8%. And then Ace Pilot, which is completing Gummy Mission 3, is 3.9%. And that's the only one on these 5 that we don't have.
I'm honestly surprised that, because that means that the other Gummy Mission ones have a even higher percent.
Yeah, they
Who
do.
the fuck's doing the Gummy Missions?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The one we're doing right now is Proud Mode, and that's not even top 5.
Yeah.
So beating the game on Proud Mode, kind of a baby easy challenge, apparently.
Yeah.
So Kingdom Hearts 2% overall. Then we move on to Rechain, which is a 1.4% of the plat. And here's why. This is the main reason why.
This is
Level Master Riku, 1.8%, and that's getting Riku to level 99.
You're telling me that there is a 0.4% of people that leveled Riku to master, but then just said fuck it on the platinum and didn't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. For whatever reason.
They bothered with getting Riku to 100, but not getting the platinum.
And the problem with getting Riku to level 99 is
they probably had a stroke and died before they could get
they hit the last X button with their last breath and got level 99. The problem with that is that there's not nearly enough content in Riku's side of the story to get him to close to level 99. And so you just have to grind. It's terrible. Up next is Record Keeper Sora at 1.9%, and that's finishing the journal for Sora. Expert Deck Builder at 1.9, which is edit the deck 500 times. So that's one you can just do. You could just
go over and over and
grind it, but people are like, fuck that. There's Card Master Sora, which is collect all the cards at 1.9%. And then Room Creator, which is synthesize 300 rooms at 2.3%.
So, like, okay, you can clearly see where there's like a drop off of people, right?
Yeah.
We're like, okay, Card Master Sora 1.9, Expert Deck Builder 1.9, Record Keeper Sora 1.9. So all 3 of those.
Yep.
All those people all got it, right?
Yep.
And then even after having gone through like every other trophy, still 0.1% of players drop off at Master Riku. And then somehow another 0.4% drop off at the platinum.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Maybe they just did it. They weren't even going for the trophy. They're just like, I just want to get Riku to level 99.
Psychopaths.
Dude. Yeah. Up next is Cage 2, Final Mix. And that's at a 2.3% overall for the plat.
Okay. That's the highest one so far.
Yeah, highest one so far. I think besides Cage 3, maybe the highest one. Number 1 is Top Gun, which is S rank on all gummy routes, 3%.
That's the last one I did.
Gummy Ship Collector, which is all gummy blueprints at 3.5%. Conqueror, which is complete the journal at 4%.
That one's annoying.
Craftsman Synthesis Journal at 4.6%. and Pro Skater get 5,000 points in a trick on the skateboard at 5%.
Oh, dude, that one was easy. That one was fucking sick.
People just don't realize it's a thing, I think.
Yeah.
They don't get it naturally, right?
That was sick. Yeah, because, I mean, 5,000 isn't the easiest thing, but
Right.
you just go to the, you just go to the one that's in Hollow Bastion, and you just go to the top of the stairs, and then you grind on that bitch, but then you jump, and then you just spam X or circle, depending on if you're if you're a heel flip or a grab dude, or if you're a 360 dude.
Right. It depends. It depends. But yeah, so KH2 seems a little easy.
Yeah.
On the trophy, 2.3%.
The main thing is going to be the journal, synthesis, and gummies.
Yeah.
Like those are the main three.
Now BBS. BBS at a 1.6% for the total platinum. And
that's lower than
that's
a little
that's
higher.
0.2% higher than Chain of Memories. The main three at 2%, 2%, and 2.1%. It's interesting that Aqua has 0.1% more than the other two.
Yeah.
But with the adventurer and the name, and that's complete the reports for each character. Those are the first three.
Yeah.
And Aqua, for some reason, 0.1% of people completed Aquas but didn't do the other ones.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting.
They did it, and then they said "fuck that" to doing it on Ventus and Terra.
Also interesting, the next one is the Warrior Ventus, which is get all his finish commands and the other two weren't even near this. So I don't know.
Maybe he has one that's annoying.
Ventus must have a finish command that's annoying. And then I included there's Time Teller's the next one, which is defeat unknown, and it's at 3.9%.
Huh.
But No Heart actually 4.1% higher, which I thought it would have been the other way around.
Yeah.
I think No Heart's harder than unknown, personally.
That's what I would think.
But I included No Heart because I was interested to know, because to me, when I think of platinuming BBS, I'm like, fucking No Heart.
Right.
But it's not even in the top 5.
Wow.
Interesting.
What the?
Up next, we have tied with Chain of Memories
For lowest.
Kingdom Hearts DDD with 1.4%.
Oh, God.
And
oh, God.
1.5% is Record Keeper, and that's 100% completion of everything. That's basically completing the whole game in the journal and all that. Item Collector, which is 1.6%, is just getting the item part of that. Ability Ace, also at 1.6%, is max out all support and spirit abilities. Commands Collector.
Just max every single fucking...
Commands
Dream
Collector
Eater.
at 1.7%, which is get all the commands. And then Star Combatant, 100% combat, 1.8%. So a lot of these trophies lead into that Record Keeper one.
Right.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
But you just got to fucking full send DDD when you go for
holy
platinum,
fucking
apparently.
shit.
You use full send.
Dude, the saddest thing about getting that is that for some of the high tier ones, you literally have to get some of your fucking Dream Eaters killed.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some shit you got to work out with DDD in order to do it properly. Yeah, it's weird. Up next is 0.2 BBS, which doesn't have a plat.
Right.
But it does have Ambitious, which is complete all objectives, and that's 2.3% of people have gotten. Treasure Hunter, which is find all the treasure chests, 7.1%. Proud Player / Critical Competitor, meaning you can beat it on Proud or Critical and get the same trophy. And 20.5% of people have that, including us. Heartless Hunter, which is defeat 500 Heartless at 25.8%, which we also have. And then Shotlock Star, get an excellent rating with a Shotlock at 46.5%.
Only 46%.
Yeah, that one surprised me that only that many people have gotten that one. That kind of blows my mind a little bit. I don't really understand.
To me, I feel like the only people who would even play 0.2 would be some diehard fucking Kingdom Hearts fans. How do half of you fucking suck?
Yeah, I don't really.
Excellent a shot lock.
I don't really get it.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. Up next is
They
Kingdom
don't know
Hearts.
about the quick command menu, dude.
Apparently,
Fuck.
dude. Apparently, they didn't play all the games first. They just played 0.2. Kingdom Hearts 3 at 3.4% is actually the second highest because Melody of Memory has a 6.1
Oh wow.
platinum percent. Number one for KH3 is Synthesis, so just getting all the synth stuff done. That's 4%. All the game records, which is called One for the Books, at 4.1%. Data Scraper, which is get A rank in both Flash Tracer minigames at 4.7%.
That was fucking dumb.
Centurion, which is get 12 million points in Virum Rex at 5.1%, and Master Chef at 5.7%, and that's get all excellent on all recipes. So KH3 kind of an easy plat comparatively, I think.
Yeah, I just remember the Verum Rex one like melting my mind for a little bit.
Yeah, but that one, that's just like repetition and a little bit of RNG.
Yeah.
Like it's not like terrible. It's just you gotta just kind of grind it a little bit. And then, but what's interesting about KH3 is Remind. Because Remind doesn't have a plat, obviously. DLC doesn't have a plat. Remind, I included all the or not all of them. I don't think this is all of them. I think there's one or two more. But Risk Taker, which is get all pro code merits at 0.1% of players.
That's like the most rare of all of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Easy code merit all rounder 0.2%. Which that just means no one's taking the time to do it.
Right. Yeah.
That way that one's easy, right?
It's because there's no plat. I think it would be way higher if there was a plat for it.
Beyond the Curtain, which is defeating Yozora, 1%.
Yeah.
Analysis Complete, which is beating all 13 Darknesses, 2.2%. Start Analysis, which is beating one of the 13 Darknesses, 4.6%. And then Behind the Curtain, which is completing the actual Remind story, is 8.6%. Yeah, this is all of them. This is all 6. What I found interesting about this, actually, is I don't understand the naming convention of Behind the Curtain and Beyond the Curtain.
Beyond the Curtain, yeah.
I don't really get what that means.
Well, Behind the Curtain is kind of like a saying, right? But then they were just like, yo, this is fucking beyond.
But what's Behind the Curtain?
Behind the Curtain.
No, I get that it's a saying, but what about this is Behind the Curtain? Like what?
So Behind the Curtain is just beating Remind, right?
Right.
So Remind.
Are they implying that this is all a show?
No, you're taking that way too literally. It's that it's like it's not that it's like a behind the scenes type thing or anything like that. It's just that like, yo, like there was more to this, like hidden that you didn't know about.
Well, okay, when I think of the term Behind the Curtain, and I think where this where that term comes from is the Wizard of Oz, right?
Right.
Because Oz was behind the curtain and he wasn't really this powerful magician. He was just a fucking swindler from Kansas, like Dorothy, right?
Yeah. There was more to it.
There was more to it. But, or less to it, I guess, if you want to.
Yeah.
So to me, that's interesting. I don't know what, I still don't understand what that is implying, I guess. Like, it's just weirdly named to me.
I think it was like a naming convention, and then they just like went with it more.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that Beyond the Curtain is because, oh, there's more, there's Yozora, but like, I don't get why they went with that in the first place, I guess is my point.
Mike, really meta-analysis.
Dude, I'm just saying, dude, okay,
the
that's
fucking trophy name.
I gotta tell you, this is what Kingdom Hearts people do, okay? Like, I don't know why you're griefing me for this. This is like literally.
This is the most we've been on a topic this entire fucking podcast.
I'm just saying, like, dude, like, people have run with like way weirder shit and asked about it.
That's true.
Like, oh, if the one letter in the logo's a different color, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? And you're griefing me for saying this is weird?
Yeah.
I'm not even saying this is like a theory or means anything. I just don't understand it. Like, I don't get why they named it that.
It's kind of random.
Okay. That's all I'm saying.
It's kind of random.
I'm not trying to like, here's a 10-minute video about my theory about Beyond the Curtain. Like, I'm just saying it's weird. Anyway, Remind, impossible to get all the trophies. Finally, Melia Memory, 6.1% plat. Lowest percentage, 7.7% of Enemy Buster, which is obviously get the 100,000 enemies.
That was the last one.
I think it's the last one everyone gets. Proud Chain Master, 9.4%. And then Standard, Beginner, and Proud Maestro. What's interesting about that is that Standard Maestro is the lowest percentage at 9.9, and Proud is the highest at 10.4.
Yeah.
And then Beginner is in the middle with 10.1%.
I think it's because people probably either play on Beginner or Proud or whatever, and then they're like, okay. Well, I think most people probably play on Proud by the end, like if they want to get this, right?
Right.
Because you got to be able to Proud full chain. And so, like, I think what people probably do is they either start at Proud and then like get it and then are like, fuck that, I don't want to do it for standard, and then
Right.
they either give up or whatever.
Yeah.
Or they start at beginner, do the beginner, and then say, fuck that, I'm not doing.
Right. Agreed. I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
And I didn't explain this, but Proud Chain Masters full chain 50 songs on Proud.
Right.
So that makes sense that that's the next highest one, because that's probably pretty difficult for. I mean, that took us a while. Beans tried to.
That's true too.
Stop us from doing it.
We were fighting 2 battles.
Yeah. One battle more important than the other.
One was for our soul.
Yeah, taking down Beans for our soul. All right, so that is our little trophy segment I prepared. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will do a full trophy ranking or tier list when we finish every trophy in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Including Remind. What?
Shut the fuck up.
If you want
Shut the fuck.
If you want to watch us do that,
up.
if you want to watch us do that, go to twitch.tv/Super SpikeGhetti Bros, where at least once a week we will be trying to achieve those trophies. Right now we're on Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm playing through Proud Mode. It sucks. Actually, it's gotten better.
Yeah.
I
think one more stream will have it.
I kind of gave Riku the sauce.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
He did.
Ansem Riku, I kind of
You
sauced.
kind of smacked him around.
I kind of fucked him up.
You made him lose it all.
I almost lost it all. Brand new phone game, Mr. Nomura. Download BlueStacks and grind on your computer. Make some new friends. They all have big keys. They'll all be dead by the time we reach chapter 3. Dark road, take me home to the place where I belong. Scarlet Coyote, Zeno Mama, take me home. Dark road. All right, guys, it's Dark Road time. Before we get into Dark Road itself, I don't know if when you were listening, the intro sounded a little more professional, a little more sophisticated,
A little more sensual.
a little more sensual, and that's due to our friend Fabio the Iguana, who reached out and he said, "Hey, I'm a musician. I know a little bit about mixing." Actually, I'll just read his message for you guys. "Hey, Mike, I wanted to share with you a little something I made for you guys to use on the podcast if you'd like. You don't have to, of course, but wanted to share it nonetheless. I was pretty bummed I wasn't able to participate in Tyler's Community Dark Road Take Me Home remix for episode 100 since I wasn't able to find the space to record vocals living in my small apartment. I mentioned before being a musician, which is part of the reason why I was stoked for Tyler's idea in the first place, but I'm also partly a recording engineer. So I wanted to put together this remix of the community version since you started using that version in the podcast. Again, you don't have to use it, honestly, but I thought since I couldn't sing on the track, it's the least I could do. Plus, it was pretty fun getting to hear everyone's voices and work on blending them together. Gave me the warm fuzzies inside. I know I'm not really all that active, but I love this community and have a lot of fun being a part of it when I'm able to hop back in." So basically what he did is he did some EQing and mixing for everyone's vocals. So it sounds like they're in the same room as opposed to, 10 different tracks layered on each other.
Yeah.
And it sounds beautiful. It's
absolutely beautiful.
It actually really helps me a lot because part of what Tyler did is he took my original track and then and I think he just probably pulled it from like a podcast episode or something.
Yeah,
because he didn't ask me for it, and then put everybody's voice on it, but they're much louder than my original track was.
Yeah.
So what I was having to do was like cut the track in half and boost my end up and lower their end, and it never was right. It never sounded right to me just because the way I was doing it, because it just,
We're not engineers.
Yeah, and neither is Tyler. Tyler did an amazing thing, but he's not like a music man. But this is fantastic.
Yes.
So thank you to Fabio the Iguana.
Took something beautiful, made it even more beautiful.
Took something beautiful and made it a little more professional, is what I would say.
Yeah.
A little more sleek. A little more pog,
Oh my God.
if you will. So thank you again, sir. We appreciate you. Now let's get into Dark Road. Let's take ourselves home, dude. Dark Road said, "Yo, I got a new card for you. It's called Key Art number 8. And it's our boy Sora sitting on the throne, Kingdom Hearts 3 style.
It's like the most juiced key art, honestly.
Yes.
This shit better be the most broken thing in the game.
And it's an ability called Extreme Arcanum.
Oh my god.
As a base power of 60, as a
Oh
plus
my
10 power
God.
of 120.
I think it is the most juiced
And it is a
in the
strong
game.
physical attack with no element tied to it. And also the sub ability, if for some reason you didn't use it as the first card in your slate, which I don't know
Right.
why you would do that, but it gets attack plus 2 for 10 seconds. Pretty juiced card. And also, there's another PvE, I don't know why they call it that, tower event, where there's fire type enemies as opposed to ice or water type enemies from the last one.
Right.
And I am here to say, right before the podcast, I completed level 100.
Let's go.
I did it, folks. I did it. It was amazing. I beat level 100 today, and that put me at a ranking of 1,677.
Wow.
So there were 1,676 people who beat it before me.
That's crazy.
Yep. So I'm going to get some nice rewards for that. But I already got some rewards for beating it, so that means we got a couple polls to do, my friend.
Oh, snap.
So let's hope for this key art.
We're definitely going to get it.
We got 2 polls with jewels. Let's see what happens. Here's the first one.
There's no way we don't get it.
Okay, we didn't get it.
There's no way we don't get it.
What I got was a Vanitas card, a Mickey Key Scene 3 card, which is that Blade of 7 that you never got
Ooh,
that I had,
Yeah.
and then a Unicard. And then everything else is rainbow points, including 2 Mushus.
Mm.
I don't know, why am I getting all these Mushus now? All right, second draw. Here we go. This is gonna be terrible, folks.
No, this is it. This is the one.
If I get one more goddamn Pete card,
Oh no.
at least he's useful. So I got Pete, he's +7. I got Potion 2, it's +8, and I got Selfie Sliding Dash, which is +9, and then everything else is rainbow.
I love that
points.
+9 stab, baby.
Yeah, dude. Terrible. But I do have 6 draw tickets, dude. So let's send it. Let's full send it. One at a time. Because you can't pull 5 at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, a red Nocturne. Cool. Rainbow points.
That's so fucked.
Okay,
that
next
that's
one.
A thing.
Next one, please. Yuna. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, what a good fire card. Okay, because Yuna's favorite attack, fire. Okay, what's
the
next?
Black Mage, Yuna.
Oh, Hades. Neat.
Oh.
We're +5 on Hades, boys.
One of the worst cards.
3 more draws.
Period.
Tinkerbell. Rainbow points.
Nice.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude. What's the last one, dude?
No, I got 2 more. Don't you worry.
Oh, okay.
Don't you worry. 2 more. Here we go. Mini rainbow points.
Okay. This next one though. This next one though. This
game
next
is
one
so
though.
bad.
This
game is so
next
bad.
one though.
Merlin +7.
Let's go.
I got 3 cure cards in a row.
That's so sick, dude. Sickening is what I meant to say. Sorry.
I'm literally vomiting.
Actually sickening.
Puke. Literally vomiting. Okay, before we move on from Dark Road, there are 2 things I have to mention. One, I hate this game. Secondly, Come Guardian 69 says
Still
story
dropping them.
update wins.
Still dropping the comments on every
And
single
Oracle Spakanort says, "What's a story?" All right, Oracle
post.
Spakanort.
Yeah, you're
Easy.
so fucking hilarious,
Yeah,
dude.
That's fucking funny. Don't grief my boy Come Guardian 69 ever again. Piece of shit.
Don't let me come after your name, dude.
I'll fucking come after your ass. I'll come after you real fast. I didn't mean that to rhyme.
Bars.
And actually,
Natural bars.
I have one last thing to say about Dark Road, and by that I mean we have a comment from a viewer
What
on
the?
YouTube, and it's
About Dark Road.
It's from our friend Scott, and he says, "Dark Road. I feel the exact way with Union Cross with how you feel about Blue Rhapsodies. Like all I want are medals that consist of epic characters. Who cares how swole they are if they suck image-wise? Also, genuine admiration for sticking this game out. One day you'll be rewarded with story." Thank you, Scott. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to do the question of the
Beautiful.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Ansem Report podcast. Jason, it's time for the question of the week. This week's question of the week comes from SpikeGhetti, who says, what is the best Kingdom Hearts cover art and why? Our first answer, before I even posted the question, is from superfan BioRoxas.
Okay.
And he says, I really like the KH2 one where everyone is on the pillars. I just really love that one a lot.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that's pretty interesting one because, I mean, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but those pillars are Final World pillars.
What the fuck?
In KH2, they're standing on Final World pillars. In KH1, they're in the Dark World, which is the world that never was, which isn't revealed till KH2. So every game, they're on a
What
thing.
the fuck?
So that tower
is probably in
Quadratum.
What the fuck?
Pretty crazy, right?
What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, insane. Elias, Built Ordinarily, says, bit of a scuffed question, SPCat. It's obviously the app icon of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I love it so much. Truly the most engaging experience with the best cover art. Shoutouts to Come Guardian 69. Come Guardian 69, an absolute legend. Oh, this question is scuffed. Oh, this is from Original Dreamer 06. Oh, this question is scuffed, but I'm going to answer it anyways. The one for 2.8, like the one that has Aqua and Mickey in the top left corner and the foretellers on the right, and the bottom has Sora, Riku, Lee, and a few others looking badass as hell. I have a poster of that in this room.
He does.
Right now. Except my poster doesn't have Lee on it, which kind of okay with that. Jip214 Dicko Mode says...
Dicko Mode.
I don't know why that's...
He's going Dicko Mode.
He went Dicko Mode on us, dude. I love the art style of the KH3 one, this one specifically, and he posts the really cool Kingdom Hearts 3 cover art where they're standing on that building.
Yeah.
Which could be possibly Quadratum. We don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Iron Daddy says... The original Kingdom Hearts 1 cover always makes me feel nostalgic. It brings back so many happy memories, so it's definitely my favorite. But the best one is probably KH3. But KH Mom definitely slaps, so I guess, I don't know, I pick all of them. Thank you, Iron Daddy. Alks, Assemble Alternatively, says, this one was really rough. The KH cover arts are really fucking good, but I think I'm going to have to go with KH3. You got all your boys, you got the beautiful background, you got the cool building, and it all blends together so nicely. Truly a masterpiece.
Yeah.
A masterpiece. Constas says, I like the KH1 cover most. It has such a spooky and mysterious atmosphere. I mean, it makes Donald look cool. It's cool! Anyway, I love that as a nighttime in the cover, the blue hue, the really nice looking buildings, and the start of what I think is an interesting thing KH covers do, unintentionally or intentionally hinting at the next game with KH1 cover, hinting at the world that never was, the KH2 cover, hinting at the final world, and the KH3 one hinting at Shibuya. Or Quadratum. It could be both. I think Shibuya's in Quadratum. This is Shibuya.
Yeah.
That's just my theory. A game theory. SBCat, whose question this was, says, my favorite KH cover art has to be KH1. This was so tough to pick, but it reminds me of that fateful Christmas morning and opening KH1, not knowing what to expect. I remember singing a song about Santa to the tune of the Destiny Island theme. All right, SBCat, he didn't tell us that. DDD has pretty sick box art too, though, if I'm being fair, but KH1 will always hold a special place in my heart. Recom is really cool too, and so is Mom and 3. They're all good except Recoded. Sounds like how the games are too.
Sounds like a scholar.
Yeah.
And a saint.
You didn't have to say the Santa thing, because that's a little weird, dude. It's a little weird. Well, I kind of want to know how it goes. Though.
No, I don't. That's cursed.
I'm thinking of the Destiny Island theme. Santa's coming to the house, and he's gonna bring some presents to you. Din, din. That was like the Recom Destiny Island. It wasn't as fast.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lectofin says, been listening for a while, but this is my first time responding or posting at all. The KH2 cover has to be my favorite. That silver just looks so great, and I still remember seeing Roxas on the cover as a kid and wondering who the fuck this guy was. Now you know.
Hell yeah.
The Box says, it's been ages since I answered one of these questions of the week or been active in the server at all, but I've been creepily stalking the podcast nevertheless, and now you know who's there watching you at night while you sleep.
I already knew. It was comforting.
Yeah. Best case/cover art for me is still at a KH1. I think it's the most atmospheric and mysterious and really sets the tone of the game you're about to play. Despite being a very colorful game, KH1 had its dark moments and the characters went through quite the emotional roller coaster, especially once the Hollow Bastion final segment starts. As someone who works in illustration too, I've always been fascinated by the architectural style of the dark city we can see below. One that doesn't really appear in the game, even if it looks like a cross between Traverse Town, Halloween Town, and the world that never was. Thank you, Box.
Yeah, I remember like
Miss you.
just looking at like the gargoyles and like trying to like figure shit out.
Right.
Then there's like the cat. The
Yep.
kitty cat on there.
The kitty. Zelda Strife says, I like the KH1 box art as well. It's so dark and edgy, which the series is missing these days. It's so mysterious too. I can't really say too much more without repeating stuff that's already been said. Also, the covers of Rechain and DDD are amazing because of Riku's arm muscles. Like he's thick.
Buff Riku.
Buff
dude.
Riku in the house. The Deviant One says, if I'm only going off the main series games, KH1 has always stuck with me. I like the simple and clean look at the character silhouettes against Kingdom Hearts, shining in the background. KH2 was nice, but doesn't leave a lasting impression in my mind, while KH3 has some gorgeous color and design elements, but feels a tad too busy. Maybe it's just my nostalgic self, but KH1 still comes out as the clear winner for me. Thank you. Meteor Phoenix says,
What?
much like the box, I'm also alive still, but looking after a 4-month baby, Meteor Phoenix, so my free time is all but collapsed. Congratulations, Meteor
congrats.
Phoenix. Favorite cover is still Kingdom Hearts 1. Even knowing absolutely nothing about the game, it just felt so melancholic, with the heart-shaped moon looking over the twisted city. Every other cover is awesome, but this one made me feel so sad and nostalgic about something that I knew absolutely nothing about. Thank you, Meteor Phoenix. Hope you're doing well. Congratulations on little baby Meteor Phoenix. You love to see it, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Love to see it.
Hell yes.
Orpheus Joshua. I like every game's cover quite a bit, minus 2.5, so my favorite has to be KH3. Seeing everyone standing together alone is amazing, and it's the only cover to cause emotion to well up within me. It's orgasmic. He didn't really say that last part.
I knew.
He didn't say that last part, but
His heart said it.
every time OJ answers a question of the week, I'm gonna add it's orgasmic into it.
He doesn't
so.
even need to anymore.
It's like those highlight magazines that are the doctors or the dentist office, you know, where you try to find what's different about the picture. You guys got to try to find when I add orgasmic into OJ's answers. DJ Korn says, I think KH2 is the best cover art. Honorable mention to KH3 because everyone's all squatted up and it's badass, but KH2 just really does it for me. I love the art style. Sora and Roxas are serving massive emo boy vibes. I love that Riku is missing, and you're left wondering who is this blonde boy and who are these bad guys lurking in the background. There's a lot of mystery there, and I dig it.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Corn. Wildcat Diana, Terra's Union, says, still in Terra's Union. Can't
Just
believe
keeping
it.
it alive.
Just keeping Terra's Union alive.
A year later.
The only one in the Union still, Wildcat Diana.
That's crazy.
That's loyalty right there.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
That's dedication.
She says, KH3 for me. I love all the color, the style that... Sorry, let me start that again. KH3 for me. Love all the color, the style that for me feels less rough than KH2 in the Hidden Secrets, like the hooded figures in the building on the left and Nomura's cat near the darkling lamp.
Yes.
That's literally Nomura's cat.
Yeah.
DP Grant says, I really enjoy the KH1 Final Mix cover. I like the faded feel the colors have, Sora, Riku, and Kyrie's expressions and body language, and the rubble/scrap they're leaning against. It creates an interesting mood that I think reflects the atmosphere of the game as well as the original cover does, but in a different way. Riku also gets to be the one-winged angel on this cover. It's such a shame that Nomura couldn't give KH2 Final Mix's cover the same quality. Nobody would think they were looking at the best game in the series with a cover featuring such ugly character art and stupid polls.
Oh my god.
I feel like this happens every week with DP Grant. Like, it's a normal answer. At the end, DP Grant just trashes something. Just fuck this in particular. I love it. I love the energy, DP Grant. Babaloo says, KH1 is a cover art that I always remember. As a kid, I used to study it and try to pick out any small details in it to understand the game more. A close second for me is KH3. Showing all the characters together just got me pumped for the game. Baby Blanket, hi Baby Blanket, says this, and he posts what I can only assume is a meme, and it's called Kingdom Hearts the Musical, and you'll have to go on the Discord to see it, but it's a shit show.
Oh dear God.
Look at Goofy hugging that
Yeah,
pole.
that's fucked up.
So there's that. But
That's
then Baby
fucked up.
Blanket says, in all seriousness, KH3 is undoubtedly my favorite. The art style and the colors are so gorgeous. I could stare at it for hours. The way it makes me feel the first time I saw it and how it continues to make me well up with happy tears anytime I see it is absolutely unmatched. Seeing all our long favorite characters on a single cover together really solidified for me just how much the series means to me. It just makes me feel things. Thank you, Baby Blanket.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Up next is Chip Cooper, who says, howdy, everybody. Just finished binging the podcast, and I'm finally answering my first question of the week. Woo!
Hell yeah,
KH3
brother.
comes very close, but KH1 will probably always be my favorite. It just evokes this amazing feeling of adventure and mystery every time I look at it. Maybe it's just nostalgia, because I remember feeling the exact same thing looking at it when I was a little man, but the feeling I get when I see it has never changed. Thank you, Chip, and welcome. Glad you're here. And
Lots of new faces. this week.
everybody talking about how cursed the musical cover that Baby Blanket. I got it. Look at Kyrie and Namine's nose. That's cursed. Okay. Energy Scott says, I can remember playing Calm on the Game Boy and didn't know once you completed that you get to play through with Riku, the artwork on the home screen changes and my mind was blown. So I'm going to say Calm, but DDD is a close second. I like that answer. Kyrie's bro says, a few years back I would have gone with KH1 because that Mundo. But the KH3 cover art is so good that's been on my desktop background ever since. It really stands out to me.
Yeah, Mike had his for a really long time.
I did. And then I had Hayner get yeeted into the wall
Yeah.
for a very long
Because
time.
that was very, very poggers.
It was a very poggers moment, dude. You don't try to drop kick fucking Ansem Secret Darkness, you fucking
The
idiots.
Cum Guardian.
Yeah, dude. You don't drop kick Cum Guardian 69. All right? Whatever that guy's name was that was trying to do that in the comments.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's it for the answers, Jason. What's your answer?
dude. My answer is a bit of a cheat answer, but it's also a bit of
cheating.
a bit of a cheesy answer.
He's cheating.
Bro, because okay, so like, you know, I went to go pick up KH3 from GameStop at midnight,
Uh-huh.
and it was like the last midnight release I ever went to. And like I went and picked up the game or whatever, and then I got into my car, and I was just looking at it for the longest time, bro. Like, it was like when I was a kid, and I'd get a new game, and you got the case, and you're on the way home, and your parents are driving you home or whatever, and you're just looking at every inch of the fucking case, front to back. When was the last time you looked at the back of a fucking case, dude? For me,
I do it all the time.
For me, it's fucking Kingdom Hearts 3, dude. And then from there, I was like thinking about it, and I was like, God damn, I literally had like a fucking Ratatouille moment where I like went back in time and I did the same shit on fucking Kingdom Hearts 2s. And then the same thing when I got fucking... I remember looking at the case for Chain of Memories for like the longest time too. Because I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I didn't like put together that it was like... that it was connected to regular Kingdom Hearts, right?
Right.
And then the same thing with Kingdom Hearts. And I remember our Kingdom Hearts case was like slightly broken.
Yep.
Like it wouldn't fucking
Close.
It wouldn't close correctly.
Yeah. It's still over there.
Yeah,
behind
it's fucking broken over there. And so like, I don't know. I just had like all these like very specific memories with all the cases, so I
Right.
can't choose. They're all good. I love them all.
you. So I'm actually gonna really cheat
Oh yeah.
because I'm gonna choose the Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package,
Oh you motherfucker.
which is Sora sitting on the throne like the card that's revealed on Dark Road.
Okay.
And then all the pictures are the different cover arts of the game. So I fucking win, losers.
Checkmate.
Checkmate, atheists. I did it. It's literally all the cover arts for the
It's
different
every
games.
single one.
I mean, it doesn't have the 1.5, 2.5, but those are dog shit anyway. It's got that weird like checkered pattern on it and all that. But my real answer is probably 358. I think that fucking cover art's juiced. It's really cool. I like how
It
it's
is
kind of like a
juiced.
painting almost.
It is pretty juiced.
That was a great question of the week, guys. We're 2 weeks in a row. Really good questions.
Really
of the
good,
week.
really good.
Really good.
Lots of new faces.
We're probably
Welcome to
gonna fuck
everyone.
this next one up, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Lots of old faces coming back.
Yeah, new
Love you
faces,
guys.
old faces. Thank you guys for answering. We appreciate you tremendously. it's really fun to talk about this kind of stuff because I don't know. Other people have references in the past, and especially in the 100th episode when we were everybody was kind of spilling their guts about Kingdom Hearts, right? But it's not common that I can like be in a conversation with people I don't know very well and then be like, hey, Kingdom Hearts, right? And have them go anything other than, what the fuck?
This fucking loser.
Right? What a weirdo, right? And so it's really cool to be able to hear from a bunch of different people from all over the world that love this game series. And, we can have your answer. Like, part of me, this is like getting really like meta behind the scenes kind of shit, but like, part of me feels like we've been doing the question of the week for fucking ever, right?
Oh, yeah.
And part of me is like, okay, this is literally half of our show is just reading shit other people said, right?
Yeah.
But to me, it's not just like reading. The reason I'm okay with it is it's not just reading it; it's like discussing it, right?
Yeah.
Like we go, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool, that's a good idea, and we don't like have a million things to say about every answer that everybody gives, but like it feels like another way to connect with you guys. And be focused, because like when we stream, it's like kind of like a hey, let's talk about all this random shit.
Right,
but this
right.
is like, hey, this is our Kingdom Hearts discussion time, and we really appreciate that you guys give us your answers and allow us to read them on the air and talk to you about them and stuff. So I think that's where I was going with that. But but my point is we appreciate you guys tremendously for that. Do you have any idea for a question of the week next week, Jason? This is the part of the show where I ask Jason, and then before he answers, I just pull someone else's question of the week.
Yeah. The hamster in my head just runs like breakneck speed until it's just fucking exhausted, and right before it's about to be done, Mike's like, "Never mind."
Okay, guys. Here's the question of the week this week. And you know where it's from? This fucking brain right here. Me. It's from me. I'm the one who came up with the question of the week this week. And it's kind of a variation on Mr. Spanky's question from 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Where he asked, what's your least favorite Kingdom Hearts boss? I want to know, what is your favorite Kingdom Hearts boss battle? Is it Kurt Ziza? Of course it is. Kurt Ziza, please come on the podcast. Is it Phantom because you shoot him in the nuts? Is it the Trickmaster, you sadistic son of a bitch?
It's just naming only terrible Kingdom Hearts 1 boss.
Is it when Ansem turns into a boat and you're on beginner mode, but you haven't been able to change your equipment and you're under-leveled? And you have to beat him within 15 hours? Or is it Luke Sword? It's probably Luke Sword, you freak. You freak.
Mike is just king shaming every single boss.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, Sora. Anyway, that's the question of the week next week. What is your favorite Kingdom Hearts boss in all the series? Is it, I don't know, something, No More Bugs is playing and you fight something. I don't know Recoded, dude. I don't know what happens in Recoded.
All I know is No More Bugs.
All I know is No More Bugs is a banger. Is it the Zemnis boss fight, but in Melody of Memory? Love that. Anyway, that's question of the week next week. Thank you, everybody, who answered the question of the week this week. Jason, you got anything else you wanna say before we go?
No.
No? All right, Jason is tapped out, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
I'm good.
He is tapped. There's not
There's not a single thing I can
45 minutes of an episode, and Jason has nothing to say.
I have nothing to say.
You hate to see it. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for listening and watching this week. We'll be back next week with episode 106. I don't know what we're going to do for episode 106, but, I think it's about time we have another guest on.
Oh, snap.
I haven't talked to anybody yet. I haven't reached out to anybody
Oh.
at all.
This could easily be an empty promise.
This could be like the trophy tier list thing where we just don't do it.
We just talk about it, maybe.
We just talk about it. We talk about a guest.
Yeah.
But I think it's time. I think we need to bring some new blood into this.
Some young blood.
Some young blood. This isn't a clue. I literally have no idea who I'm going to ask.
Some old blood.
No, there's no... there's no clue here. There's no clue. I mean, you know...
Some bloody blood.
Shut up. I don't like the Ansem Report podcast.
Oh, no.
Anyway, thank you guys. We will see you next week. Jason, hit him with it.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Thank you.
Fuck off.
You can say it a bit nicer.
Checka, a checka, a checka, a checka, 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 a checka, 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 checka,